Today I will give you all the information you'll need to know about the small claim case. Here we go. Continuation of Part 1. Information for the defendant, the person against whom the case is filed. Kalaman para sa hinahabla, small claims rule, is a special procedure where money claims for P100,000.00 or less are heard. The process is quick and inexpensive. The procedure is simple and informal. Tuntunan sa pagsinjil ng maliliit na halaga, ay natatanjing pamamaraan sa pagdinig kung saan ang halaga ng salapay na sinisingil P100,000.00. O mas mababa. Ang proseso ay simple at hindi formal. You are the defendant, the person against whom the case is filed. The person who is filing the case is the plaintiff. Ika ang hinahabla, ang dong sinampahan ng kaso. Ang dong nagsampa ng kaso ay ang nagahabla. Read this form and all pages attached to understand the claim against you and to protect your rights. Basahin ang form naito at ang lahat ng pahina na kalakapapang manawan ang kaso laban sao at upang mapangalagan ang iyong mga karapatan. You must file your response and attend the hearing on the date indicated in the notice of hearing. If you do not go to court, you may lose the case. Ika kinakailangang magsumite ng iyong sagot at pumunta sa korte sa petsa ng pagdinig na nakasulat sa abiso sa pagdinig. Kung hindi ka makakapunta sa korte mari kang madalo sa kaso. Make copies of the response and all its pages and attached documents, file the original in court and serve one copy on each plaintiff and keep an extra copy for yourself. Gumawa ng mga kopya ng sagot at lahat ng mga pahina nito at ilakip ang mga dokumento ihain ang original sa hukuman at bigyan ng kopya ang nagahabla at magiwan ng kopya para sa iyo. Do I need a lawyer? Kailangan ko ba ang abogado? You may consult a lawyer but you cannot have a lawyer with you at the hearing. Maaari kang kumonsulta sa abogado pero hindi ka maaaring magsama ng abogado sa pagdinig. What if I don't speak English well? Paano kung hindi ako makagsalitang mabuti ng Ingles? The judge will speak in Filipino or the local dialect. A court-provided interpreter shall also be available on the hearing day. Ang hukom ay magsasalita sa Filipino o sa local na dialecto. Ang panghukumang tagasalan ay maaaring magamit sa era ng pagdinig. How do I get ready for court? Paano ako makapagahanda sa hukuman? Fill up the form entitled Response and file it in court within 10 calendar days from your receipt of the form. If you have questions regarding the form, you can inquire with the court that served you the summons and the response. The telephone no of the court is written on the summons. Punyuan ang form na sagot at ihain ito sa hukuman sa lub ng sampung, 10, era simula sa pagtagap ng form. Kung ika ay mayroong mga tanong tungkol sa form, maaari kang magtanong sa korte na nagpadala ng patawag at ng sagot. Ang numero ng telepono ng hukuman ay nakasulat sa patawag. What happen if I don't file the response and appear at the hearing? Anong mangyayari kung hindi ako nagain ng sagot at hindi dumalo sa pagdinig? The court shall proceed with the hearing and, if you are absent, the court shall make a judgment as may be warranted by the facts. Ang korte ay magpapatuloy sa pagdinig at, kung ika ay hindi dumalo, ay magpapasiya at magbibigay ng desisyonan sa nararapat. What happens at the hearing? Anong mangyayari sa pagdinig? If you and the plaintiff will appear at the hearing, the judge will listen to both of you. The judge shall conduct mediation and encourage you and the plaintiff to settle your case. If you don't settle, the judge shall render a decision on the day of hearing itself. You cannot appeal this decision. Kung I ka at ang nagahabla I dadalo sa pagdinig, ang hukam I makakinig sa iniang dalawa. Ang hukam I hihikayat sa iniang magayos at magazundo at lutasan ang iniang dipagakanawan. Kung hindi kayo magakasundo, ang hukam I gagawa ng desisyon sa era mismo ng pagdinig. Hindi ka na maaring magapela sa desisyon ng quartet. Do I have options? Meron ba akong pagpapilian? Yes. If you are the defendant, you can do any of the following. Oo. Kung I ka ang hinahabla, maaari mong gawin ang alinman sa mga sumusunod. Settle your case before the hearing. If you and the plaintiff agree on how to settle the case, both of you must notify the court. Ask the OCC or branch clerk of court for help. Ayosan mo ang usapan bago pa dumating ang pagdinig. Kung I ka at ang nagahabla I nagayos kung paano pagazunduan ang kaso, perho nini ang ipalam sa hukuman. Humingi eng tulong sa Office of the Clerk of Court, OCC, o sa Branch Clerk of Court. File the response. Appear at the hearing. Bring the affidavits of witnesses, receipts, and any evidence you need to prove your case. Magain ng sagat. Dumalo sa pagdinig. Dalan ang mga sinumpang salisa ng mga testigo, mga resibo at anumang katibayang iyong kailangan upang patunayan ang iyong Dalan ang mga sinumpang salisa ng mga testigo, mga resibo at anumang katibayang iyong kailangan upang patunayan ang iyong usapan. Agree with the plaintiff's claim and pay the money. Or, if you can't pay the money now, go to the hearing and say you want to make payments by installment. Sumangayan sa halagang sinisingil ng nagahabla at bayaran ito. O, kung hindi mabayaran ang sinisingil ng gayon, dumalo ka sa pagdinig at sabihin sa korte na gusto mong magbayad ng hulugan. Let the case proceed without you. If you don't settle and do not go to the hearing, the judge may give the plaintiff what he or she is asking for plus court costs. If this happens, the court may order that your money or property be taken to pay the judgment. Magpapatuloy ang kaso kahit wala ka. Kung hindi ka nakipagayos at hindi ka dumalo sa pagdinig, maaring ipakalub ng hukam ang anumang hinahingi ng nagahabla, pati na ang gastos sa paggain ng kasong ito. Kung ito ay mangyari, ang korte ay maaring magutos na ang iyong pera o ariarian ay kahanan para bayaran ang nakasad sa desisyon ng korte. C. Administrative Guidelines for A. Judges and B. Executive Judges, Clerk of Courts in multi-sala stations and in single-sala stations and branch clerks of courts, to wit, administrative guidelines to aid in achieving a uniform and systematic implementation of the rule by all courts concerned. The TWG recommends the issuance of administrative guidelines specifically addressing the concerns of not only the judges, but also of the court personnel involved in the application of the rule on small claims. A. Guidelines for judges upon receipt of a case, determine if it is a small claim. 1.1. It must involve a pure money claim the principal amount of which does not exceed P100,000.00. 1.2. If the principal claim exceeds P100,000.00, there must be a waiver of the excess embodied in the statement of claim. 1.3. With regard to BPBLG 22 cases, the court may only entertain the civil aspect as a small claim if no complaint for the offense has yet been filed before the office of the prosecutor. This fact must be stated under oath by the plaintiff in the statement of claim, and there should be an express waiver of such criminal action in the verification and certification of non-forum shopping. 1.4. If a case is determined by a judge to be not a small claim within the meaning of the rule, but it still falls within the jurisdiction of the first-level courts, the case should not be dismissed, and the judge should instead declare it governed by the appropriate procedure, regular procedure or summary procedure. The case should then be redocketed, but no reassignment, by raffle in a multi-sala court, is necessary. This will prevent the forfeiture of the filing fees already paid by the party, and the case can be immediately acted upon by the same court. Determine if there is a ground for outright dismissal. The submission of a certificate to file action from the barangay is a prerequisite in small claims covered by the barangay justice system. Under Rule 16 Par. J. of the 1997 Rules of Civil Procedure, non-compliance with a condition precedent is a ground for dismissal of a complaint. Chapter 7, Section 399 to 422, of RA number 7160, the Local Government Code, now embodies the rules for mandatory conciliation proceedings before the barangay in covered cases. Although the rule on small claims cases does not expressly refer to such requirement, it is still mandatory as it is required by law. Non-compliance, therefore, with the barangay requirement is still a ground for dismissal pursuant to Rule 16 of the regular rules, which apply suppletorily according to Section 25 of the rule. Continuation next video, Part 1.2. If you find it helpful or educational, kindly hit like, share, and ring the bell, comments down below for more videos and updates, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day ahead.